I am Count St Germaine. Sharon wishes to do a biography on me, so I asked if I may intervene. I am chosen to be the Kohan of the New Earth project, as I have been involved in the retainment of old historical alchemical knowledge upon your Earth. I chose to incarnate several times as figures who imparted this wisdom to your important world figures. I was the father, Joseph by name, of Jeshua the Christ, beloved son of the greatest Father, our Creator. I parleyed throughout Europe during your historical times of the Romance periods and more, in order to essay, to convince, important political and world leaders of those eras to take the road more spiritual and compassionate. I came to Earth as your Merlin, the trickster warlock who indeed held special powers with your kings and queens. I turned water into wine, I turned lead into gold, I turned hate into love, and I have only begun my extraordinary voyage with your planet. You turned to me when in need of healing, and so this planet has been given to me as Kohan of the new age of extraordinary love and wisdom that is to prevail among your people. I am an alchemist. That is what I am known for. And your world will see alchemy as it has never seen before in this new age of love and light. I remain available to you always. As your St Germaine. March 7, 2020. My question for you, St Germaine, is why are you named for these funds that we're to get, and why are they being given, and how are they to be used? STG, this is a very good question, indeed. Well, as you are aware, your planet is one that is faced with daily economic hardship, except for those few at the top, as you would call it, who harbor ill will and collect all the money for themselves, simply for the sake of watching you suffer. It was a chosen decision among myself and many lords and ladies of eras gone by, that these monies would be collected. We did in fact see to it that these monies would be taken from the coffers of the rich and given to the poor. Yes, you're thinking of Robin Hood. Well, you can call me he as well. I am the Robin Hood, who stole from the rich and gave to the poor and impoverished. So, we held council one night, and it was mentioned by a certain baroness that her husband was stealing the wealth from the business, and she felt it should be given back to the people. She herself had no interest in such excess and having heart, she felt it should be taken from him so that he would not squander it on unnecessary trinkets as he was wont to do. What country was that in? STG, it was in your Austria/Germany area, and this was in the time of 1500s approximately. There was much wealth among the lords and the earls across Europe, and this wealth had come from their appropriating items of richness from foreign lands and from taxation of the serfs, the poor who served them. So in fact these plunderers were not actually privy to this wealth, it did not belong to them. It belonged to the peoples of the lands they had plundered. Of course, this continued for many years up until your present day. And we too have continued to take a share of these funds and hide them away to be redistributed to your people now. An attempt was made to do so in the early 2000s, however the funds were stolen back by the Bush drug cartel. Yes, this is known in your circles. Not to worry, we have worked at reappropriating the funds and they are ready to be distributed, in safekeeping this time. All goods that have been taken from you by these thieves are being taken back. Country homes and lands of the dukes, earls, barons, and the so-called noble families are being laid bare now. Geez, I'm in the market for an original Van Gogh myself. STG, I see you have exquisite taste in fine art. Very good. However, these goods must still be paid for. Your treasures that have been absconded with must in fact be given to the public and held in trust in your museums. These museums will not charge a cent for your admission, as seeing your history in these vivid colors and styles is your right, not something you must purchase. Good. STG, very well then. We are agreed. What about the people in the third world countries? STG, all will be funded. All will be relieved of their poverty, their misery, their suffering, and their dread. There will be a public purse for every larger region of your world, and these funds will be used for the sake of the people. These organizations will be transparent, reporting to the people. Any organization doing so will not have any more access to your policing agencies than the public would, therefore no imbalance of control will be carried out. Yes, Your current governments also govern the police states, and this is not to be any longer. Much change will be seen by you in the next 5 to 10 years upon your planet, and much relief will again fill the hearts of those who have suffered one life after the next. It is my personal promise to you. Me, are you going to incarnate again? STG, yes. I am capable of taking physical form if required, and I may show myself. Me, as yourself? STG, yes, in fact I have no reason to hide my countenance from you any longer. Me, I'm just thinking how many St Germaine churches are going to be constructed in the future. LOL. STG, I ask no worship. I am your servant, not your ruler. How you wish to acknowledge me is your personal choice. Me, thank you. STG, so again, watch soon as your markets are falling. Your old system is being collapsed as we speak. A new system is around the corner, as you would say. I wish you a good day, Miss Sharon, and much love to all who are reading this message. St Germaine. I said thank you and he blew me a kiss as he left.